Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Digital.Flash.Fire. This is Dan, and we are going to play Darkest Dungeon. This is a little indie game. It is something that I have been looking at, keeping an eye on, and I saw a couple reviews on it and decided, what the hell, we're going to take the plunge. So what we're going to do is, we're going to take a look. As you can see, I've got one game in week 4. We're going to do kind of a short, here's how it plays, here's how it looks. For those of you who don't know, it's described as roguelike. I don't know, I never played Rogue. But what we're looking at here, you've got a kind of a dungeon crawler where your goal is to keep your party from losing their damn minds. A lot of H.P. Lovecraft, a lot of Cthulhu mythos here. Not necessarily cute bunnies and fluffy rainbows, but that's what we're going to call the game anyway. We're going to watch the intro video. It's kind of entertaining.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient, hidden cobbles of the old road. And on its writhing path, you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
So yeah, definitely not the most cheerful game ever. The game starts out, once it loads in, because we all love loading screens, with you controlling a couple of guys. Any sec, there we go. So you've got a crusader, and you've got a highwayman. So in the intro dungeon, you can see there's only 2 rooms. So we're going to move to this room.
Have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is
so you can control with WASD, or you can do your mouse. Gonna move up and... oh, hey!
This thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Now the combat is pretty straightforward. You've got a choice between your melee-ish attacks, which I just missed. Fortunately he misses, and I am going to stun the guy. So the big thing about this game is status effects. You really want to keep an eye on what status effects are out there. Now he loses his stun, but it's not going to matter because it is going to matter. It's not going to matter because I'm going to kill him. So you can see we've got a health bar and we've got a stress bar, and the health bar is the important one. Now you can interact with certain objects. We're going to search this guy's tent. Brigands left valuables, thank you. We get gold and we get some jade.
There is much to be found in forgotten places.
And we leave. Hey, more friends!
These vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned.
So I'm going to do a grape shot blast, which is going to hit both of these guys. Bam! And this guy, I'm going to stun the little guy in the back, because I don't want him doing... I'm not going to stun the guy in the back. So, position is important. You've only got so much range. Melee attacks can't be very far. Fortunately, that guy misses, and this guy is stunned. I'm going to eat that guy's attack first, I guess, and we resist whatever the secondary effect is. Another grape shot blast. And this time we're going to smite. Boom. Big hit on him. He takes a point-blank shot. Ooh. Could have done without... and now they've moved me, and I've accumulated some stress. No bueno, senor. No bueno. Get him the hell out of the front line. Weak shot. We're going to stun again. Which he resists. Son of bitch. And the music for this is great, too, by the way. Okay, we're just going to smite. We might finish him off this round with a little bit of luck. Let's see. No! Wow. So the combat is not exactly fast-paced. It's very, oh my goodness. Dice gods, why? And it's extremely tactical. They do a good job using the music to...
The greater the glory.
Yeah, corpses. So that guy is still taking up the front line, even though...
Continue the onslaught.
He's dead.
Destroy.
So I have a deed, some gold, a crest, a portrait, and some jade. So we had some trophies for the family. And I'm going to actually continue adventuring because there's a chest here. Oh, that was smart. Okay, quest complete. So now I go to the resolution. Quest rewards, 5,000 gold. I then get another 910 for that, and collected heirlooms. This is just a list of... I haven't figured out what the heirlooms do yet. I'm assuming that we're going to see some stuff. And now they gain traits. So he has the yips, he has low accuracy. Ugh. And meditator, improved stress reduction while meditating and while camping. That'll come in later. Now go to the hamlet. The hamlet is where you spend time between your adventures.
These corrupted lands.
So Dismas now an apprentice highwayman. Reynold is now an apprentice crusader. So we get quest goals. There's a few quest goals. Roster goals. Now this is not a simple game. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my stagecoach. The stagecoach is where you get your new heroes. So I'm going to grab a Plague Doctor, and I'm going to grab a Vestal. We're also going to... So I guess deeds... So all these are also used to do upgrades. Good to know. We're going to increase the stagecoach network so that I get 3 heroes. We're going to increase the hero barracks so that I can have 12 heroes at a time. We're going to look at the Ancestors' Memoirs. Nothing too big here, just you can watch the videos. And the graveyard. You can see your dead heroes. There will be a few. So, let's see what we got.
A mecca of madness.
So we're going to scout. So the goal is to explore 90% of the rooms. I get 3,000 gold, a crest, a dodge stone. So we're going to build our party. Now the positioning is important. If you look at him, this guy wants to be in one of the first 2 ranks, and he does not want to be in the last 2. At all. Camping skills and battle skills. Dismas wants to be in the middle. Fine by me. Enzare, our Plague Doctor. And this is kind of a debuffer class. He doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but he can blind the enemy, he can put blight on the enemy, and of course we have our healer, Cheney. Who wants to be there. So, she wants to be in this position. He wants to be in the back 2. He wants to be in the middle 2. You can kind of see how this works out. The other thing to note is they all have abilities, which is a neat little way of individualizing. God-fearing, in town will only pray for stress relief. Kleptomaniac, prone to stealing items. So now we're going to provision. Now this is important. Okay.
Measured now in gold.
We're just going to load the hell up on torches because you never want to run out of light. We're also going to get some food. And food you want to keep in stacks of 4 because your whole party's going to use it. Shovels, anti-venom I'm not worried about. We'll do a little... And we're good. Into the ruins. Now, that's probably pretty wasteful of money. You do sell it back for a little bit at the end, but basically the less you use, the better. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have to hit every room to complete the quest. Here's the light. That's what I need to... You see, I'm already accumulating stress. Get a free torch. Always fun. Keep the torches as high as possible. It keeps your characters in a much better mood. So they're surprised, so I'm going to get a full round in, which means these guys may not even get to attack. Noxious Blast. And Blight. Perfect. Of course, that guy in front is probably not going to live.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
And she is going to Dazzling Light. And he's dead. That was quick.
The promise of safety.
Unlock Strongbox, and we get a shovel, we get a couple busts, and a Rampart Shield. Ooh. Nice. Oh, he's a Crusader, not a Man-at-Arms. Into the next room.
Even the cold
Use our shovel.
bent on preventing passage.
And everyone accumulate stress because I let light get too low. You can see the stress bars can fill really quickly. Grape Shot Blast. Everybody. And Plague Grenade. You get some. To smite the guy in front.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
We've got a guy stunned. And there's their first attack coming back. Yeah, that's something that those movement skills are nasty. We're going to move him back one. He is going to shotgun everybody. And you notice he hits the corpse. You can destroy the corpses in order to... you can destroy the corpses in order to free up your movement. And the tactics in this game, again, are extremely dependent on your, the amount of light, on what you're seeing. So we got some scouting, always nice. That guy's just picking up stress. Kleptomaniac. You bastard. Now, I moved through the room as my, as that thing decreased, which hurts, because now I eat a penalty in this fight. I take more stress. Fortunately, the guy breaks his stressful incantation. Rend for the old gods. Oof. Resisted the bleed. Thank you. We're going to stun that guy. Yes. Graveyard Slash. Shotgun! Okay, we are going to stun him. Ooh, doesn't matter. He's critted and dead. When you crit someone, the corpse disappears right away, which... because you can't control it very much, at least in the early game, you may be able to force crits later. It doesn't change your tactics very much. Yes! Always love it when Blight finishes someone off. And Blights and Bleeds also immediately finish off your enemies. Or destroy their corpses. That you can control, so you can set your tactics to keep, use bodies to block or to destroy bodies that are going to be inconvenient for you. I should probably not have the Kleptomaniac loot the chest, should I? Switch back to the map. We do some scouting. Move to the next room, and light.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Traps. Let's have the thief do it. Disarm. Good job. And that lowered his stress. Crits lower stress.
As the light
what else
gains
lowers?
purchase, spirits are lifted.
Killing enemies can lower stress. There's a lot of things that can do it. But you also accumulate... Oh, that was just stupid.
Curious is
right
the
there.
trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Some of the commentary is entertaining, too. So, we're going to hit this guy. The blight grenade, because I want that crossbowman out of here. Because of that. A lot of damage. She is going to go ahead and heal a meat shield. Nice. Crit. Gives him some love. Nice bit of damage for everybody. Blow. The idea is to, your hit points are your key resource as well as your stress. So I want to do everything I can to block enemy attacks to keep them from affecting my guys more than they absolutely have to. That guy's got blight. Ooh, almost did. Almost got him, but not quite. Another quarrel. Those just hit hard. Still there. That's the guy stunning blowed last time, so he resisted it. Not bright. Heal herself. Graveyard slash, 6 more hit points. Can we finish him off? Yes! Triple kill. That's got to be a good feeling. How did that not restore stress?
So clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Ooh. We're actually going to throw away a torch.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
We're going to go back to here. I could pick up that treasure, but I could also not. That's what we're going to do. So see, the more light I have, the more scouting, the higher chance monsters will be surprised. Move to this room. And we're fine. Someone else loot it, because I'm tired of losing shit. I'm actually going to eat some. So we're going to eat some food. Which will give me enough room to take more food. Funny how that works. Torches, because I've got 10 torches left, so I am fine. Everyone eats a meal. I love how I get hunger in the same room as I just got the... So now I've completed the mission because apparently I didn't need to go to that last room. Okay, good to know. But I'm still going to explore it anyway because we're already here. We've got the supplies. It's not going to cost us anything.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on
and see how much stress that costs. Woof. Well, this is going to be fun. Big room. Fortunately, I've got surprise due to the light. Shotgun blast, do a bunch of damage. Reduce some light. Come on, get them both. Yes! Things I like to see. He is going to hammer down. And she is going to throw some illumination. He dies. He died. Or he does not die. Almost though. Squirrel off. Ooh! That was not necessary. So we have got to get that crossbowman down as soon as possible. Resist the stun and whatever the other debuff was. We're going to hit this guy with Noxious Blast. We'll hit, and he resist the blight. Ooh. Do not crit. Ooh, 1 hit point. Oh. Heal yourself. Graveyard slash. Come on, get him. Yes! Now the cleric's gonna live. And yes, you can lose people very early in this game. And that's probably good. Oh, he has very good resistance to stun, which I like. Pistol shot. Oh, we're going to cut. And there we go. That's everything.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzy fall.
Heirloom chest. What do we got? More treasure. We're going to get rid of... Alright, so now we've cleared this dungeon. So we get our quest rewards, we get crest, we get the dodge stone. You sell all the treasures and all of the unused items. And of course you get all these wonderful heirlooms, which you use in town to upgrade things, because I learned things today. Yay! So you see I've got a bunch of Resolve XP. This guy picked up Weapon Tinker. This guy picked up Steady. She picked up Curious. So she will lunge in and read books, whether she should read them or not. Thick-blooded, Blight Resist. That's going to be handy. So we successfully completed our first one. Now we've got the Tavern and the Abbey unlocked. What do those do? Well, they do stress relief. So you'll see I've got a lot of stress. Caretaker, which is the narrator, will just randomly grab one. So I have her. Dark Temptation, Deadly. So her stress is at 77, and I don't want it to get out of control early. So I'm going to have her pray. And he is at 68. Will not pray or flagellate for stress relief. Oh, there goes that.
Fresh kegs,
Tavern!
and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Oh, what a sense of humor. And then Renaud, who is God-fearing, will only pray. So... okay, so we have to... so we messed up. Reginald needs to go here. And she needs to go there. Okay, so that takes them out for the week. So now I need to get more companions. I have an occultist, I have a highwayman, and I have an arbalist.
One must know it.
So I'm not going to have a tank this week, which is going to be interesting. So what we're going to do, we're going to embark. So we have to complete 100% of the room battles here. Gold, Bust, Dazzling Charm. So he wants to be in the back. So this is going to be an interesting week, because everybody wants to be in the back. We're going to do it this way. And you see it is really easy to run out of money. We're going back into the ruins, and this time, like I said, it's going to be a bit of a challenge because I don't have my tank, which is going to be unfortunate.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
And yay, money! Money, money. Here's the books. Ooh, stress right there. Traps. Everybody likes traps.
The light, the promise of safety.
A fight. It's going to be fun because I've got two of these guys. Is I'm going to be able to lay down a lot of fire on the front three ranks. But I really want to get rid of that arbalest. I have a heal. Interesting. Bad heal. Pull. Then you resist it. Damn it. Very useful. Yay, no stress. Stress is bad. Oh good, can't do anything when she's in the front row. There we go. Get her out of the front row then. Oh. Damn it. Guy has a good move resist. A bit of a bleed. So only one hit point or turn bleed. I'm probably not going to heal that off. I am going to throw a bleed on him.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Back again.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
More shooting. I really like highwaymen. I think, at least early in the game, they are extremely powerful.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Press this advantage.
Of course, my crossbowmen are pretty powerful too. Highwaymen are just great utility, great rogues. Fix the bandage, or use the bandage. Okay. So this is going to be a really inefficient dungeon because the way it's laid out. I'll fight.
Their formation is broken.
That was easy.
Maintain the offensive.
It's going to make you vulnerable. Marked. Debuff. Pistol shot. Boot to the head. What? Okay.
As the enemy crumbles.
So you can see the random encounters are interesting. And we're getting a lot of heirlooms right now, which is not a bad thing early on.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay, so we're going to get a bleed on him. Going to try and yank him up. Yes! And he has to use a much weaker skill because he wants to be further forward. And he wants to be further back. So damage is good. Saving hit points is the big thing. Press fire. Some debuffs for everybody. Some bullets for everybody. Now, I'm really missing my healer right now, I'm not gonna lie. Come on, pull. Yes! Look at that. Got rid of the corpses, got them dragged forward. Makes me happy. And do I have anything that can go there? No, I can heal. Let's see. I like healing people. Healing... Oh! Didn't need that. I don't know. Ooh! That'll finish them. Suits me. See, I'm not very familiar with the classes. I know the Arbalesters are more... They're better at doing damage to one target. Oh, I'm going this way. Now remember, my goal is to fight every combat encounter, so I'm probably going to have to go to every room. So there's going to be a lot of backtracking. This is a very inefficient dungeon. Ow. Don't do that.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay, nothing here. Back we go. And this is what I'm talking about. There's going to be a lot of backtracking. Fight. Ooh, weak enemies. So you've got two classes of enemies. You've got your the evils, the Cthulhu mythos monsters that are, you know, undead and scary and tentacles, and then you've got what I like to think of as pests. And the pests are more or less pushovers, although they do throw out an ungodly number of debuffs. Like I said. And again, it's not that they're particularly dangerous, but they are really nastily inconvenient. It's really a
success.
No.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
That guy just lunged in because he's curious. Get rid of urn, and we get stuff. I like stuff. I'll fight. Ooh, surprise dome. I like that. So I get a free round to mess with people. So we're going to try to get a bleed. Got a bleed. We're going to not get anything with the occultist because we're terrible. We are going to try to burn that guy down as quickly as possible. Can I get him with a pistol shot? I can. Oh, occultist, you have let me down. Any damage and he would be done. Nope, like that. Because of that. And bleeds, you're always going to eat at least one bleed, so I have to not eat that again. Oh, and he's going to knock me back and mess up my... Ooh, resist the movement. So I'm going to do this because it'll hit him and it'll hit the other two. So I'll get damage on all the enemies. Okay, only one I'm not going to deal with. Bandaging it in the fight because I need to get these enemies down as quickly as possible. Get a crit. I like crits. Recover some stress. Thank you for missing. Thank you for missing. Okay, got a kill. Next turn. Pull. So they're playing the movement game too, they're just not playing it as well. Finish him off, and he'll die before he gets to go again. Because of the bleed, or because I stabbed him in the face. Citrine, bust, gold, yay! So, I've completed the quest, and because I don't have a healer and I don't have a tank, we're just gonna call it a day and head back. And I got an achievement. Drink a hand and a companion. 3,305 gold, 3,000 there, so I picked up 6,000 gold. Ooh, that's a good one. I like plus to stun chance. And we got some traits. Early riser, plus 2 speed if torch above 75. Like that. Ruined Scrounger, plus 10 scouting chance. Scouting is where you can see what's coming on ahead. In town, we'll only visit the brothel for stress relief. Well, there's worse things to do. Alright, folks, we're going to call it right there.
In time.
As you can see, it's an interesting game. It's a fun game. There is more to it, but for now, you've got a pretty good idea. I really recommend this game. It's not very expensive on Steam. It's a nice little, fun little indie project, and it's a good little click game to put some time on. All right, folks, for Digital Flash Fire, this is Dan. Thank you very much, and have a good day.